Hello and welcome to another episode of From the Helm live here at the ASX Small and Mid Cap Conference for 2025. I'm Grady Wulff, Market Analyst with Bell Direct. Findi is an Australian-based financial tech company that specialises in payment solutions both online and in the hardware side, especially with operations all over India. Today, I am honoured to be joined by the chairman, Nicholas Smedley, to discuss everything that's going on with the company at the moment. Nicholas, thank you for joining me today, and please provide us with an update on everything Findi over the last 12 months.
Sure. So all of our operations are in India. We have a fantastic digital payments business, Findi, with more than 38,000 locations now across India, growing at more than 3,000 to 4,000 locations per month. And then we have our physical ATM business where we have 8,000 owned ATMs, and then we manage a further 12,000 ATMs on behalf of BTI.
Now, shares are up over 800% this year alone. That is just incredible. What's the driver of the share price rally, in your opinion?
I think it's really seen that they're now getting more fully valued. We believe we're under the radar for a long time while we were getting things right. We rebranded the company and we wanted to make sure everything was scalable. Now that we're very comfortable with that and the fundamentals of the business, we're getting out and doing IR and getting in front of more investors.
Now, you recently launched a white label system within India and the government over there. Tell us about how important that is, because we've seen an increasing amount of fintech and finance companies launch into this space to really enhance revenue opportunities. Yep. How has that grown revenue for Findi?
So for us, we haven't got any revenue out of the white label side yet, but most importantly, we received our in-principle approval earlier this year, which means in the second half of this financial year, we'll start deploying more than 4,000 white label ATMs, wow, which will add tens of millions of revenue for the next financial year.
Now, are there any geographical locations on the horizon for Findi right now? Just because you're only in India now, but global expansion, is that on the horizon for you?
For us, we're always looking at other products and services in other countries, as long as we can tie it back to our main market, being India. Yeah. We believe that India, with 1.5 billion population, is a market that if you get that right, everything else will follow if you need to.
Now, you issued guidance for FY25, which a lot of companies were apprehensive to do in FY24 results season, but you're pretty confident handing that out to the market. What is the outlook for the next year?
Yeah, so for us, $80 to $90 million of revenue is what we're expecting to deliver for FY25, as well as 30 to 35 million in EBITDA. That's on the back of also significant capital investment in the business, which will turbocharge our results for FY26 and beyond.
Now, in Australia, there are tight regulations around the financial sector. What are the regulations like in operations in India, especially in the financial sector?
I'd almost say they're more robust and more strenuous than what they are in Australia.
Wow.
Australia has a fantastic framework, but India is managed to the micro degree,
wow,
which we're very surprised about. And
I would never have thought, yeah.
We're very happy with how that regulatory environment works for us.
And what does the next 12 months have in store for Findi?
For us, we're looking at acquisitions that we've told the market in both the traditional white label side of the business, brown label part of the ATM side, as well as our digital business. Our target is to have more than 25% of our revenue from digital sources from 25 onwards.
Nicholas, thank you for your time today, and what an exciting time to be in Findi. I'm Grady Wulff with Bell Direct. Thank you for joining us in this episode of From the Helm. If you enjoyed this episode, why not subscribe to the Bell Direct YouTube channel?